guys, it's your girl April coming to you from the Papa San, chilling. I wanted to make this video before I went to the gym just to catch you guys up on what's been going on, what I'm working on. So I'm still doing this wrap, and I finally finished the first hank. However, when I went to go hand roll the second hank last night, I had to make at least 4 different mini balls like this of the yarn because it started to get tangly. So I used a different method this time when I hand rolled my yarn versus putting it around the bar stool. I hung it up on a post and was just hand rolling it, and it became a tangly mess. So I still have 2 smaller versions that are tangled. I'm going to see if I can finish this out without even messing with that right now, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through that catastrophe that I created. But we're coming along nicely here, so I'm going to put this on my mannequin and show it to you guys. I am going to do the whole pattern again because I went through the whole pattern of the Diffusion shawl wrap that I showed you guys in the last video. And I used the fingering yarn as it stated in the pattern, and it wasn't that long. It wasn't as long as the shawl wrap that was in the actual pattern photo. So I'm just going to keep going until this gets to the length that I want it to be. It's definitely getting wider, which is why I want to put it on my mannequin to show you guys. But before I get into that, Friday my son had his second scrimmage. They didn't do too well. Well, they did okay. They lost by 2 points, and of course my son, he does not like to lose, so he was a little salty for a minute. But they have their first game actually this Friday, so hopefully they do well with that and he feels a little better, because he was very upset that they lost by 2 points. And he plays JV for his high school. The varsity team, on the other hand, they lost by 6 points. But I will say that the school that they played, they were really, really good. And it seemed like they had more communication versus my son's team. They weren't communicating how they should, and some of the plays that they played, they should have been paying attention to the other team, and their coach shouldn't have made some of the moves that he made. But needless to say, like I told him, y'all not getting paid for this. I know that, you know, you have good team effort and all that, but it's just a game. So do better, you know, the next go around. Besides that, I had got my tooth pulled Friday. Oh my gosh, that was like the worst. I pretty much got my nerves up beyond what I should have gotten them up to. Like, the Friday before that, I was ready for them to pull it. I'm like, yes, pull his wisdom tooth, get it out. And they were like, no, we can't do it right now. And they made me take antibiotics and stuff. So then this Friday we go in and I'm just like nervous. I'm just on edge because now the pain is gone. It was completely on edge. So after, you know, they got my nerves to calm down and everything, we got this tooth out. And it sucked because I couldn't really eat how I wanted to eat. So I'm glad that I'm able to eat some solid foods right about now. But when she pulled my tooth, I was just like, yo, you're not gonna put no sutures in this? And she was like, you want more pain? And I'm like, well, the last couple wisdom teeth I got pulled out, they put sutures, so y'all don't do the sutures anymore. And a friend of mine, she told me that when she got her tooth pulled, that they didn't put any sutures in. But I'm like, y'all just gonna leave this big hole in my mouth? I'm guessing maybe your gums mend back together. I don't know. But it was just really, really weird. So on to the next subject. Went to the mall on Saturday. And, so Friday, I took my mom her birthday gift. And I was packing it in my car, actually. I went and grabbed a birthday bag and some of the birthday paper that you put in the bag. And the wrap that I was working on that I showed you guys, the salmon, white, and the multicolored, the blue multicolor wrap that I posted and showed you guys, that was for my mother's birthday. So yesterday was her birthday. Her birthday was Sunday. And Saturday we went to the mall. Friday I dropped the gift off to her, but I wasn't expecting her to open it, but she opened it. She opened it before her birthday. It wasn't even her birthday, she gonna open it. But she was happy with the shawl. She was very surprised, and I was glad to be able to gift that to her so she can have it and wear it this fall. I also had got her a cute bracelet, and she likes this hair honey stuff, so I got her that also and put that in the bag. So I like to give people things that I know they're going to use and that they need, not just gifts and stuff that they're probably just going to toss to the side. I'd say my mom would toss any of my stuff to the side because I'm her daughter, but you know what I mean. So Thursday, one of my friends gave me some books because I like to read, of course. So I was happy about that. I'm gonna grab these books. Okay. So she gave me this book here. I've never heard of this book, but it's called Understanding the Purpose and Power of Women, God's Design for Female Identity. So I'm going to get into this. I have a few books on my list. I'm trying to go in order of which books I'm going to read. So this one will probably be last on the list, as well as this book she gave me, The New Jim Crow. I like to read books that are not fiction. This book right here, The World Doesn't Require You, I picked this up at Costco a couple weeks ago. The title is what got me, because I believe that the author is taking real life situations and putting it into a fictional form. So I'll read that. I will read this, but as far as me just reading like romance and all that other boo-boo stuff, that's not my thing. I like to read things that help expand my mind and also just educate. You know, I'm all for something that's going to educate me and provide me with self-help. So that's my genre. I like to read business books, autobiographies, history, self-help, scripture, and I like to read magazines too. Time magazine has had some really interesting books. Well, titles, not books, but titles. So while I was at the mall, because I ran out of dip brow, went to Sephora, and I noticed that Kat Von D had a dip brow now, and I had no idea. That lets you know I have not been in the makeup world. I have not been keeping up with it. I like makeup. I enjoy wearing makeup, but I haven't been keeping up with it how I used to. I used to really be a makeup whore, and I picked it up. It's similar to how Anastasia has her packaging, because it's still glass, and this is how it looks on the inside. So I haven't used it yet. I'm going to try it tomorrow, because what we're not doing is going out into the world without the brows being done. I'm going to the gym, so there's no point in me putting no brows on for that. But I'm going to try it. I talked to the lady in Sephora, and she was telling me that she's heard great things about it. I talked to the guy who worked in Sephora. His makeup was the bomb. Loves his eyeshadow. He also told me that he heard great things about it and that I should go ahead and try it. So I decided to step out my comfort zone, because all I use is Anastasia's dip brow pomade. And so I'm gonna try this one. I got it in the color dark brown, and we're gonna see how this rocks, and I'll let you guys know in my next weekly video how the situation went with that. So today I pretty much got up this morning and I cut my soaps, because I made some more watermelon soap, because that is something that I cannot keep my hands on right now. I make it and it's gone. So I made some more watermelon soap. This time I made it with, I didn't just do the coconut oil and mango butter. This time I did it with coconut oil, olive oil, and mango butter. So it came out like this. So I made these little, I like to make my little crinkly rock looking soaps. I enjoy just putting that effect on it, because it makes it look weird and it looks different, and so it's intriguing. But I made more of these watermelon soaps. I also made some lotion for a few of my clients because they wanted some lotion. And I did a birthday bag for one of my customers for his wife because he wanted to do a lotion, a butter, and a scrub. So took care of that. So I have a few things that I need to pick up after I leave the gym so that I can make his packaging really cute for his wife. Her birthday is on the 9th. So I hope that she really enjoys her basket. I'm sure she'll enjoy her basket. I really love using my products, and they are really great on the skin. And of course, my skin looks great. So I'm gonna keep on doing what I do. Okay, let me show you guys this wrap. Okay, because I'm just sitting on here ranting because I haven't been on here, and I said I want to talk to y'all. I said I want to talk to you guys today. I told you guys about my books that a friend gave me, and I'm going to get into those once I finish. I'm still reading Think and Grow Rich. Like, I've been slowing down with that because I've been working on this wrap, but I do need to finish that because I'm probably 50 or 60 pages away from being finished with it. So I'm going to put this on the mannequin and show it to you guys. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like so far on the mannequin. And because I made a choice of a multicolor here, you can't really see the design that's going on with this. But of course, in person, you really could see how this has a nice transitional design throughout the pattern. What has occurred with this is, one, I've been using the needles I showed you guys, and one of my pieces, like this right here, this little metal piece, this actually came off the needle, right? And I had to save my stitches. So I ended up using some E6000 glue, wonderful product, and it's very affordable. And I glued that bad boy back in. Now, I didn't wait for it to dry because I was in a rush to get this pattern done. Well, I was in a rush to hurry up and start back knitting, not to get the pattern done, but I was in a rush trying to hurry up and get this thing done. And I had stuff on my mind, and that's the best time to knit, is when you got a whole bunch of stuff on your mind. So it popped off again, right? Had to use some patience, so I re-glued it, it stayed, and we've been rocking and rolling ever since. But I'm just glad that I didn't have to frog anything. I only had to take out one row, and that's because once it came out the second time, it kind of really messed up my stitches. So I had to take one row out, and I was able to pick up all the stitches. So this is it's getting pretty wide, but because it's still on this needle, you can't really tell how wide it has gotten. So this is growing. The whole pattern is growing. And I think once I go around again and do the whole entire pattern, and my daylight has now gotten dim. I'm sorry, guys. I wish it would not get so. Let me see if I can brighten this up. Okay, so I brightened it up just a little bit, but I'm wrapping up anyway. This is going to be a nice wrap once I go around one more time. And it should be long enough. This is definitely, it's a stretchy material because it's nylon and super wash merino. So we'll see how this goes. And once I finish, of course, you know, I'm gonna show you guys and tell you guys all about it. But I need to make this bigger. It needs to be bigger, wider, longer. And then I'll be satisfied. And then I'll be on to the next project, which is another wrap. Well, no, my next project is a dress, because I have someone who wants me to make them a dress. So I'm going to do that. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to get it done. So I'm going to go to the gym. I wanted to stop by, say what's up, let you guys know what's been popping on this side. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, love.